Margin and leverage. They may not be the first terms you'll understand in Forex, but they certainly are the most important. Since the difference in currency pair values are quite small, one would need to invest huge amounts of money to make a significant profit. Amounts that most of us do not have. Let's begin with the less sexy of the two, margin. Margin is a secured part of one's assets set aside to cover risk. It's like the margin on a piece of paper, that white space on the side, so if the page gets cut, you'd still be able to read the text. For each tradable asset, there is a specific margin level, the amount required to open a position. A margin deposit is the position of your equity set aside each time you open a position, adding to your used margin. Usable margin is how much you still have left to open new positions. As soon as your usable margin hits zero, the system will begin to close positions automatically. A margin call, and you won't be able to control which positions are closed. So make sure you always have sufficient funds to cover your risks. That way a position won't be closed just before it swings from loss to profit. Now let's look at leverage. A lever enables someone to move a very heavy object. Leverage enables investors to control more money than they actually have. It's like a loan by the broker to the investor, and it's expressed in ratios. For every dollar you invest, we invest, say, 100. That ratio is expressed as 100 to 1. Remember, using leverage is risky. It can significantly increase your profits, but also your losses. To see how it works, let's look at two possible scenarios. Say you invest $1,000 in a Euro-US dollar position. With a leverage of 100 to 1, the value of your position is $100,000, but at 400 to 1, it's $400,000. Profit and loss is based on the pip value when you opened your position. For the smaller one, each pip is worth $7.28, but for the larger position, it's worth more than $29. That's okay if you're winning, but dangerous if you're losing. So be careful of the leverage you use, and always keep your eye on the bottom line. To find out more, visit netotrade.com.